What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Welcome to Shay's Tube. Thank y'all so much for coming in. Y'all, I decided to do a quick live tonight because I got home and was like, damn, I'm kind of bored. So at like 12, almost 12 a.m. in the morning, I should be asleep. But I was like, I'm kind of bored. So let me just go online for about an hour, maybe an hour. You know what I'm saying? Probably not an hour because I want to watch Lost in Space, which comes on at about 1 a.m. So I got to take a shower and stuff. So it'll just be, we won't be on here that long tonight. All right. But I do want to say thank y'all for tuning in. Okay. And don't forget to thumbs up this video if you guys enjoyed this content tonight. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Okay. And hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Y'all, let's go ahead and do that copyright disclaimer real quick, okay? The copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, research, and etc. That disclaimer is in my description area, will be in my comment area. Some of it is scrolling across that gray banner. All right? All righty now. Okay, let's go ahead and see who's over here. Hey, Tony. Tony Dance, thank you for coming in, hon. Hey, Lord, Lord, what's up? What's up? Long time no see, Lord, Lord. What's going on? You don't even be putting up no videos anymore. Hmm. Why you don't be playing? You must be busy working and stuff. Or you're just taking a break or you're doing other things. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all go check out Lord Gaming. You know, when he is on, he plays some very good games, and he also does like a lot of like those movie type games. So check him out. I don't know if Tony has a what's the name, but you guys can check to see, and if so, show him some love and support as well. All right. Okay, you working a lot. All right, there's nothing wrong with that. Making that money, huh? Making that money. You know, I'm gonna turn that little volume down on my other phone. I know somebody leaving me some messages off of Instagram probably. But anyway, that's why I be turning my silencers, my volume down on all those phones. Cause like on one phone I got Instagram on that and my other Facebook page. And on the other phone I got Facebook on it. And then on my regular phone, I don't have that mess on there. I just got TikTok on there. Because I don't really be on Facebook and Instagram too much. So I don't really want it with my phone that I use every day. But I forgot to turn the volume down earlier when I was charging it and stuff. And people be hitting you up and DMing you and stuff. You know how y'all men be and asking stupid questions and stuff. But anyway, y'all, I'm just gonna do some random talking tonight. Of course I got a topic up there telling people, saying sometimes you gotta leave shit alone. And that's on everything, because throughout life we come in contact with people that are not necessarily something that we should be entertaining. We come in contact with jobs that we know is not working for us. We come in contact with many different things that we just need to leave alone. And that's on everything. I mean, everybody does it, including myself. Like just this past couple of weeks, we just been into January. This is what, the second week, going into the third week. And I can tell you straight up, it's a lot of things that I definitely need to leave alone. But I did leave a couple of things alone, and I feel so much better. So earlier tonight, I was on a rant, not a random, but on somebody's YouTube channel watching a video. I actually watched a bunch of people today, actually, and I was listening to the situation that happened there, and I'm just saying to myself, a lot of things could be eliminated if people just take the time out to think about, why do I still have this person around? Or why am I still doing certain things? You know what I'm saying? Weigh the cons and the pros, see which one comes ahead. And that right there, a lot of times will guide you, in the right directions in regards to something that you need to leave alone. And the thing about it, sometimes it's hard to leave certain things alone. Like, for example, when people need to stop drinking or doing drugs, sometimes it's very, very hard, to leave things like that alone. That's why, often, you have to get help doing this. You know what I'm saying? Much like when you need to leave chocolate alone, like myself. I don't need to get help, but you basically need to look at the pros and cons, see what benefit this item or person is providing for you. Okay? Figure out a game plan. If you need somebody to help you, then you get that person to help you. But if you don't, if you're strong enough and you know you can do it, you need to figure out how you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? And then take that necessary step to make it happen. You know, for example, if you got a woman or a man in your life and you know they're not an asset and you know that you need to leave these people alone, you may not can get up right up and just leave them alone, but I'm telling you, you have to have a game plan. You know, you got to have a plan to how you're going to go about in doing this, you know, because like I always preach, if people are not an asset in our lives, what's the point of having them? You know what I'm saying? If a person is causing confusion, you know, having you upset, having your blood pressure up, having you confused, you know, having you defensive, having you afraid, having you insecure, or anything like that. These type of people, like I always say, is something you should not want to be dealing with. Okay, because in the long run, all they're going to do is add additional problems to your life. And sometime down the line, you know, down the road, you're going to be like saying to yourself and asking yourself, why did you waste so much time on this person? You know, so that's why I firmly believe in getting rid of people who are not an asset. Just like even if it's a job, if a job is not an asset to you, if it's not providing you with enough pay, benefits, or you're not happy at a place, what's the point? No, you don't get up and leave that job before you find another one. Again, you have a game plan. You have goals that you want to obtain, you know, reach short term, long term, you know. So you plan out your game plan. You know, obviously you look for other jobs. And then once you accomplish what you need to do, like getting another job, then you go ahead and move away from that job. You don't get mad and just quit the job and you don't have anything there to help you, you know, to give you money or anything. A lot of people do that and then they be messed up. It's much like even with me moving out of this place. Okay, I'm not just gonna abruptly just get up and move, right? I have a game plan. I go look for a house, look for something I can afford, something that I like, have a target date where I'm going to move out. Okay, get find out how much everything costs and have that together, and then you know get prepared, plan and all of that, you know the truck and all of that, and then get up and move. Okay, so that's what you do. Anytime you need to eliminate anything or something out of your life, you always need a plan. Okay, you always need a plan so that you can be more successful in accomplishing whatever you are trying to do. And that includes even when you are out here, you know, trying to leave somebody you are dealing with, you know. And like I was telling you, you know, when I was on this on this YouTube channel today, the little argument or disagreement or whatever you want to call it that they were having stems from really one person. So if one person is causing all of this type of confusion in your life, especially on YouTube, it's so easy to get rid of them. It really is. It really is. Because, like I always tell you guys, you can utilize that blocking feature. Once again, if you block somebody on social media, they're not going to see anything you post. You're not going to see anything they post. The only time you're going to see it if you come back as another person. You know what I'm saying? Then you can see it. But then if you do that, that means that you want that type of stuff in your life. You know, and if that person is doing that, you know, if you don't reply or respond to the person, you know, you won't even really know who they are anyway. But sometimes people do reveal who they are because even when people hide behind fake profile names and pictures and stuff, they tend to always communicate somewhat the same. Even if they try to change the way they communicate, they still mess up. You know what I'm saying? This is how the police catch people all the time. You still end up going back to what you routinely do, you know? Because, like, even when I use my red siren, you know, when I type, sometimes I still make a mistake and say, "What's up, peeps?" Or I'm driving and listening. Okay, those are the things that I always say. or I'll say hello to everybody in the chat by name. A lot of people don't do that, so it's different ways you can tell if a person is another person when they try to pretend. So if you are, if somebody is stalking you or harassing you or just being annoying on YouTube and you don't know them personally and they're not in your life personally, you can just basically block them. You know what I'm saying? Even if they do get another profile name, if you don't reply back to these people, they're going to eventually leave you alone unless they're really crazy as hell. And then if somebody's stalking you like that, instead of talking about it on YouTube, just go file charges because something is wrong with that type of person. And that's on everything. Don't even tell them what you're going to do. Go ahead and be about it like I usually do. Just be about it because people on YouTube, some people on YouTube do stupid stuff. They really do. You got people on here talking to you and stuff, talking to 50,000 other people, pretending to be something that they're not, lying, doing the most. And for what purpose? Why do people do this? I know why some people do it, because some people do things like this because they don't have anything at home. They don't have anything to look forward to. They don't have a real life. Their life is YouTube. So they get up on here and they make up a false identity and try to be something, right? Something they're not. And then they go meeting people online, lying and shit, looking for love and bullsh crap, doing the most. Now let's keep it real. You can't find true love online if you are being truthful and you're not playing games and you're not trying to use people and you're not just being crazy as ever and things like that. But basically, a lot of people get on here playing games. Let's keep it real, doing the most. You got old ass men and women, 40 years up and older, doing the most stupidest stuff on social media. That's why I leave some of these type of people alone because I don't got time for that. You're too old. Okay, you're too old. At a time in your life, you have to grow up. You got 40-some-year-old and 50-year-old men and women on here arguing with each other like children, doing the most. Don't even know each other for real, for real. Never met or anything. And then everybody think they know everybody, and it's not true. Let me tell you, don't let people trick you on YouTube. Okay, a lot of people hide behind fake stuff, fake images. Okay, and then if you don't really know them in an intimate way and in a personal way for real, you don't really know what they're capable of. And you shouldn't let these type of people come in and interfere and tear up a friendship or any real life relationship that you may have outside of YouTube. Because some people, that's what they aim for. Also, some people get off seeing you argue and fight over them, or if they cause confusion in your life to mess up your relationships. Some people feed off of that. It's sad to say, some people on social media do this for a living. They don't have a life. They don't have anything else to do. So they create confusion on social media over stupid stuff. And then these old ass people be 40, 45, 50, 60 years old doing this. But sometimes you have to go look at their lifestyle and look at what they're dealing with, especially if you know them personally. Look at them. A lot of them don't have a job or have a job that they really don't like. They don't have a woman or a man, or if they do, they don't really want them, because if they did, there is no way they could be spending so much time on social media creating confusion. Unhappy people do things to make other people unhappy. Okay, point blank. They beef all the time. They talk about people all the time. They cause and create confusion. They get on here and play games. They try to talk to 50,000 men and women because they're not fulfilled. Okay, they're not fulfilled, not within or anywhere. Something is wrong with these type of people. And then they go around lying on other people. Like I told y'all about the episode that I had on, I believe, Thursday, where this person He thought I did not know who he was, but I actually do. Because, like I told y'all the other day, he messed up when he said that I was scared to get a divorce. Okay. There is nobody on YouTube that is really concerned about me getting a divorce. Okay. Except one person. So I already knew who it was. And the thing about it, I don't know why he thinks I'm stupid and dumb. This is the same individual who sat there and called me up with his hand over his mouth, trying to pretend like he was somebody else to try to get to talk to me again. Okay, so coming on another dude's page because you saw me up there on the panel and you saw the dude asking me questions and you probably thought he liked me or something like that, and you come over there and troll up underneath another person's trolling name. You've probably been that person all along. You know what I'm saying? He probably has been this person all along. And then you come up there and you say stupid stuff. These type of people, you got to leave this type of shit alone because something is wrong with any person that does this. Because I don't do things like that. I'm not going to go take my time and copy somebody else's profile and then send a dude that I talk to messages and trying to make that person mad. Let me let you know in case you're sitting in the bushes. You didn't make me mad at all. You actually made me shake my head at you because you just really just making the case what you're making a case for, you're making a case letting me know that everybody who has some intelligence, who was telling me that you were no good, you're making the case that they were correct. Because who goes to somebody else's channel while this person is up here talking and then you're just saying stupid stuff like you're scared to get a divorce? Who says this? And if you don't care, I want to know, why are you so concerned about that? Because it really isn't your business when I get a divorce. And I'm not scared at all. Clearly, I must have didn't want to file it at the particular time. Did that ever occur to you? Like I always say, I know some people who get married, when they get ready to get a divorce, they go do it fast because a lot of times, one person cheats or somebody beating on somebody, or they just don't get along or some other weird stuff. So they go do a quick divorce. That's not my case. I'm gonna say this again. I always say it. If David was better in his financial things and business, I wouldn't even be asking for a divorce, point blank. Because when you marry people, even if you fall out of love with a person or anything, you can still stay married and build that love back up. You really can. Because basically, when you get married, you really don't supposed to get a divorce unless one or the other person commits adultery. So if you do want to get a divorce, you really have to make sure that's what you really truly want to do. Period. You don't just jump in and just divorce people. And you messed up, my guy, when you said you are scared to get a divorce. Because again, nobody is concerned about that unless they're trying to talk to me or they have been talking to me and then they know the situation. So when you try to troll Shades Tube, make sure you get smarter and stop making mistakes. You made many mistakes that night. I can't remember all of them, but you made a few mistakes. And I know that you used that same profile name, which two other people use, and you try to make me think that that was the same person, and it wasn't. You was on your live, and while you were on your live, you start sending messages because when you saw that dude, notifications came up on your phone because you're subscribed. You ran over there, You didn't see me at first, but when you saw me on that panel, that's when you came back and started trolling. That's when you did that. And the thing about it is that when a man or a woman does something like this, right? And they know that they like a person and they doing the most because they don't want people to know, they don't want people to think they are a simp. So they hide behind stuff to try to do certain things. They don't really want you to know either because they don't want you to think that they are a simp. You know how some men and women do. If they still like you and want to still be with you, but they don't want you to know, they do little silly things. Okay, they do things. And sometimes they try to hide behind stuff so you won't know. But since I know this person so well, I know, because I know nobody in the world, nobody on YouTube cares about if I'm scared to divorce, period. A lot of people didn't even know that I'm separated or married or anything, unless because I told people. There's only one person in this whole YouTube universe that would be concerned about me being still legally married. Only one. Cause see, my TikTok world is not over here. Yeah, I got dudes hitting me up on TikTok all the time, but they don't know if I'm married, divorced, or whatever because I never answer the question. Only one dude on TikTok knows my situation, but he knows that I don't want him. So therefore, he's not stalking me or harassing me. He's not sending me. We still talk, like friends, but he doesn't, he doesn't do weird shit because he's grown. This guy right here is the only person that I ever met that does this type of stuff. This is why I tell you guys, sometimes you got to leave shit alone because people will cause you to have headaches. People will cause you to have a damn heart attack if you let them. Okay? Because they will stress you out to that limit. They will cause your day to be awful. So that's why when we get involved with people, whether they are friends or potential lovers or whatever the case is, if they are not an asset to you, if they are creating problems, if they are doing stupid things, you got to let them go. Even if you like them, you have to let them go. Because after about 3 or 4 weeks or maybe a month, you're going to realize that you did the best thing. Because you're going to have a better life. You're going to feel better inside and out. And guess what? You may meet the person that you should be with, or you may meet the type of friends that you need to be around. So again, sometimes you got to leave shit alone. And the reason why I said sometimes, because sometimes you meet people who are really good and may be good for you, but you may be going through some episodes. So sometimes you don't necessarily need to leave that person alone. You may need to just talk to that person, whether it's a friend or a lover or a potential lover. Sometimes you can talk to certain people. Y'all can talk, use effective communication skills, and you can work things out. But some people you can't do this with. You just have to leave them alone. So that's why I use the keyword sometimes. Okay? That's why I use that. Because life is too short, y'all. People are dropping every single minute, probably of the day. You know what I'm saying? We just don't know these people. So you never know when it's your turn. Hey, Albert, thank you for coming in. Y'all check out Albert too, y'all, okay? And show him some love and support. Time is too short to be wasted on foolishness, all right? It just is. 2024 is here. I listened to so many people on YouTube said they were going to do this, do that. They did it for about one day, and then they was right back to what they normally do. And really, y'all, that's a damn shame. You know what I'm saying? You got people making resolutions every year, and usually they hold off for about a month. But damn, some of these people that I've been seeing on YouTube, it lasted for about 1 or 2 days, and then they were right back to what they normally did. Just some people just cannot stop. Some people cannot stop being idiots for nothing in the world. So again, time is too short to be wasting it on foolishness. You know what I'm saying? To be wasting on people who do not appreciate your worth. Whether you are a man or a woman, some people just don't appreciate your worth, your self worth. Sometimes we don't appreciate our own self worth. That's why we can deal with people who are not an asset. You know what I'm saying? That's why so many people are so unhappy, especially in relationships, because we tend to stay with people who don't make us happy because we want to stay married, we want to have a man or a woman, we're scared to grow old by ourselves, we are scared to be alone, and so we settle. And I don't believe in settling. I dislike it when I hear YouTubers preaching online about just taking whatever you can get. I don't care how old you are, you don't take whatever you can get because then you may end up with something that you don't necessarily need. And people can call you stuck up, people can call you a hot mess or whatever they want to call you. Don't do what don't do what others want you to do. Do what you think you should do because they are not the ones they're not the ones who will be living with these people. You know what I'm saying? Like I meet a lot of people who tell me to stay married because there's nothing out there, right? But I'm not getting a divorce to look for something out there. I'm getting a divorce because I want to be divorced because things are not working out in certain areas of my marriage. And I don't want to continue on dealing with that point blank. So, I don't have to find a man. I'm still going to get a divorce because I know my worth and I also know how to be alone and be happy because I like being with myself. You know what I'm saying? And that's on everything. I can go to the movies by myself. I can go to dinner. I do all of these things by myself right now. Yes, it's good to have a significant other to grow old with because growing older is a scary process. But that doesn't mean you settle for anything or anybody. And honestly, I have been like this for a long time now because I never did really settle for anything. I'm not gonna lie, I never did. I mean, I used to talk to people that I should have been talking to, before I got married, but I didn't really settle for anything. They still, had good qualities. We just didn't work out, you know, and they may have had a couple of things that I really just didn't like about them, but like if you meet a person, they don't have anything that you want, nothing, then you are settling for anything, in my opinion. And that's what I'm talking about, you know, because anytime you meet a person, it should be some good qualities there that attracts you to that person. If there's nothing there, what's the point of hooking up with them? And to me, if you do, and it goes further into a relationship and a marriage, and you're not truly happy, and this person's not really what you want, then you are settling for anything that you can get. And that's just on everything. And often these type of people usually be unhappy in their relationships. And that's the horrible way to grow old. Because you have to be with this person and you really don't want to be with this person. You got people all on YouTube every single day that just talk to 50,000 people because for one thing, they don't know what they want. Or they can't get what they want. So they just run behind other people and try to make these people be the person that they really truly want, but these people can't be that person. So again, we got to look inside ourselves, see what we need to do, you know, to attract the type of person that we want. And then when we find that person, we have to do what it takes to get this person, to keep this person. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't just about attracting a person and getting them short term. It's about attracting them, getting them, and keeping them for long term if that's what you're looking for. So you will have somebody to grow with, to do things with, somebody to enjoy life with. Because, like I always say, life is too short and time waits for no one. Life is too short and time waits for no one. Okay? And so that's why I still go back to that title. Sometimes you got to leave shit alone, whether it's a person, a thing, a job, whatever it is that is creating a lot of foolishness in your life. It's like this little Uber Eats shit that I do. I know that my short term goal is to leave that shit alone. All right, um, because it's just a little side hustle type thing anyway, But and I mainly do it, give myself my extra money, and then also because I do so much for my kids, and I have to be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? But like I told them, this is a short term thing, and I was never intending on doing this for a long time. So therefore, I know what I need to do. And this is the way we have to look at things in our lives. Things that we have in our lives that are meant for short term need to be short term. And things that we put in our lives or have in our lives that we want to be long term, that's what we need to aim for. Because it's not really, some things are hard, like I said before, but it's still, better to let those type of things go, because again, in the long run, it's going to be even more harder, and it can create problems in your life. Just like staying at a job that you know is not beneficial. When you stay at a job that is not beneficial, is not paying you enough, or you're unhappy, or you are, getting into disagreements and arguments with coworkers, in the long run, if you stay there, it's just going to get worse. So why stay there? That's why you need to have a game plan and take actions and do what you need to do. Find another job and then move on. Not stay at the job that's not paying you enough money, complaining every damn week that you don't make enough money, or this person is getting on your nerves and you're not doing anything about it. See, this is one problem I have with David, because he will complain about his company that he signed on to, and stick around until it just drains him dry. Me, on the other hand, I'm totally different. I'm going to look for something better and move on, because I'm not going to let a job drain me or cause me to get a divorce. I'm just not. Just like if I am in a relationship, right? I'm not going to let YouTube people and bullshit on YouTube interfere with my relationship. Because if I want a certain person and I want it to work, I'm going to work hard at that to make it work. Because let me tell y'all something. Majority of these people on YouTube, don't give two F's about your personal life. They are just here to watch you do whatever you're doing on your channel, whether it be providing good information or acting a damn fool. And that's on everything. And when you don't realize this, that's where problems happen at. See, I can never let YouTube interfere with my normal life. This is why I treat it as a job. I do my videos, I know what time I want to do them. And, and then when they're over, it's over. I don't really talk to too many people on the phone. And the ones that I do are the ones that I talk to. But I don't let people interfere with my personal life from YouTube because majority of these people I don't really know. Even if I talk to you on the phone, I really don't know you. And I'm gonna tell you straight up, and I already know this to be true because I have had people on YouTube do certain things and they can really go to other people on YouTube. Because one thing about ShadesTube is that if I'm actually your friend or whatever the case is, I am actually your real friend. Okay? That's why I don't call everybody my friend. That's why I say associates. You know what I'm saying? Just like if I have a man, he's gonna know that he's my man because I'm gonna treat him like he is. And nobody on YouTube, on the outside, or anywhere else is gonna interfere with that. That's the way it should be. When I was on the CEO page yesterday, the day before yesterday on Thursday, he had a question up there. He asked me if what was the question? He said, he said if one of us had to go to jail, my man for 5 years, or my mom for a year, or me for 10 years, which one would I choose to go to jail? I said I would choose my mom. And some people were laughing, right? And it was like, wow. The reason why I said that is because they didn't realize first I would be asking my mom. And my mom would probably say she would do it for a year because a year is nothing. Just like I would do it for a year because 10 years is a long time. 5 years is a long time. Okay. And the question was really crazy anyway, but because really in reality, I mean, you wouldn't have no offer like that. But I'm just saying, I said mom because it's only a year. And plus, I would talk to her about it first. Okay. And if she didn't want to do it, then she wouldn't have to. Then if she didn't want to do it, then clearly he would probably do it. He would probably do it in the first place, want to, but the CEO said, no, you don't have any choices like that. He can't take it. He can't do it and say, no, neither one of us has to do it. You have to pick. And so since the lesser year is 1 year, I don't give a damn who it would have been. It could have been him. If it's a year, you go take that year because a year is nothing. That year is going to go by really quick. You're not going to miss that much in a year. You know what I'm saying? And then you need the person that's the ultimate breadwinner around, the one that makes that money, because contrary to what people think, I don't give a damn how much you cut back on. And I know what I'm talking about. When income is gone, it can really be detrimental. I could tell y'all some horror stories, but I don't want to tell you. I'm just saying I can tell you a couple of them, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Let me see if I can think of one that's not too bad. Let me think. I can use this one because I don't give a shit. Okay, so for example, like, let's see if I want to use this because I don't like to divulge too much information about my personal life. So let me think. I don't really want to make up a lie. Okay, so let's see. What can I'm trying to think of something that I can use that's not, where somebody can take it and try to twist it around. Let's see. You know what? Let me go backwards. Forget my marriage. Let me talk about when I was single with kids, okay, from my first boyfriend. Okay, so I remember a time I wasn't making enough money, right? Because when him and I broke up, because he was fighting me and stuff, we were, he was fighting me. I had to fight him back. And I finally broke up with him, right? And mind you, he used to be in the military, and he got out with an honorable discharge. Then he was a police officer. Then he effed that job up. I think he turned off his radio. I can't remember. And he got fired because he kept on doing shit. He was also, I believe he was also high on the job or something like that. So he got fired. Okay. So I was the only person working, but the job I had wasn't anything. Okay. He was barely taking care of any damn thing then. So then we broke up because we was fighting all the time. And he left rehab and all this other shit. I had to do everything for real. So I barely had enough money to take care of things. You know what I'm saying? The rent and everything, even though I was able to stay in my place because of the landlord, liked me. Everybody always liked my personality and things like that. My personality always have gotten me things. So my landlord was pretty cool and stuff. Um, but shit, we was running out of other things, you know, food, utility bills was getting threatened to be cut off, just stuff like that with kids. So when people tell me about you can cut back on shit, you can. But if you don't have enough money come in, especially in today's world, that was a different time when I was going through that. Now, some people don't give a fuck. They will throw you out with your kids. They don't give a shit what you got to eat or anything else. I was blessed, but I still had to struggle so daggone much. And then finally, when I did move, because I'm like this, if I don't have the money to pay, you can do me favors, but I'll start feeling some type of way and feel like I'm taking advantage. And especially if I know I'm never going to have the money to pay you back. So I told him I would move. Okay. So when we had to move, we actually had to go stay in a damn hotel for like 2 weeks. Okay. And I could barely pay for that. I just had help. So imagine if you did not have help and you got to take your kids to a hotel for 2 weeks. I was blessed. I was able to stay in a nice hotel. Just think if you had to go to a sleazy hotel where they just go to have sex with your kids and you're struggling to get food, pay for a hotel, and all types of shit. So that's why I said I'm going to take the person who has the lesser years in jail. I don't give a damn who it is. As long as we're grown and in good health, you can sit there for a year. And I still love my mom and everything else. I don't care who it would have been. It could have been me. I would have did that year in jail because we want that breadwinner to stay at his job or her job so they can maintain the household and keep everything intact. Because when finances are not like they're supposed to be and they drop drastically, your ass will be homeless without any food to eat or anything else. You will lose your car, you will lose everything. And trust me when I tell you, I know what I'm talking about because in life, I have had to experience a lot of different things when I was single, especially. And if I wasn't the strong woman that I am, and that personality of mine has been always nice, we could have been messed up so many times. You know, I remember even when I moved to Atlanta and my cousin, when I first moved to Atlanta, that's why I like to do everything on my own. And that's exactly what I was doing when I first moved to ATL. But then here go my mom telling me, you need to go ahead and go roommate with your cousin because you're in Atlanta basically by yourself, with your kids, and you need to be around family. So that's what I did. This Negro, I moved in to share with him, and everything. He claimed he was going to stay at the house and pay his half, and I paid my half. You know what he did? He met some chick. And the thing about it, he had a wife or a girlfriend too. I don't know. He had a wife. I don't know what the hell he had, but he had another woman. But he also had a woman on the side. So what he did, he stopped. He moved out of the house. Okay, he just get moved and got a place with the second woman. I'm not joking. While he was married, you know how some of y'all men did, but that's what he did. But what I didn't like is the fact that the house he was staying at, that he was, roommating. I was roommating with him because he was a player anyway. He had like two or three homes. Okay, let's keep it real. He had the house with his wife or girlfriend or whatever she was, because I don't know where she was. Then he had another woman on the side. Okay, then he had that house that he was living in all the time, the one that I came with my kids to roommate with him in. And his ass ended up leaving from his main house and moving in with his side chick. You know, when he did that shit, I stopped talking to him. I don't give a damn about us being relatives. That's my first cousin or second cousin. And I stopped talking to him for so long, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. Because he left me in a position where I had to come up with the rest of that rent money. And I had just moved to ATL, and I had a look. The job that's supposed to have transferred when I got there ended up not working out for me. I didn't like it and stuff. So I had to end up finding another job. And so the little job that I took wasn't paying shit. So I had to try to come up with that damn rent money. And I ended up taking shit to the pawn shop, all types of bullshit I had to do. You know what I'm saying? And I got that rent money and stuff. But the thing about it is when finances go or they drop or somebody move out like he did, it causes confusions. Okay? It causes a lot of problems. If it wasn't for my sister, I would have been messed up. So that's why I don't like to take chances when it comes to income, because I know that it can mess you up. I don't give a shit how much you decrease certain things, you cut out certain things. It's not that simple. It's not that simple to get up and move, somewhere else cheaper with kids. It don't work like that. Because you got to take them out of school. You have to still make sure that you're in a safe area, because you don't want to move anywhere and somebody break in and RAP your kids or any damn thing, or even do you like that. You want to be somewhere safe. At least I do. I don't know what other people want to do. Okay. So finances plays a huge role in things. And I'm gonna tell you something straight up. I think smartly. I don't think dumbly. Not dumbly. I don't think dumb. Okay. I think I'm a realist. Okay. If you give me a choice and you say you got three choices, 1 year your mom, 5 years the your spouse, or 10 years good and damn well I'm not doing 10 years, point blank. And then I'm not going to pick the breadwinner because I'm not trying to struggle like that. So it's going to be that year. I don't care who it is. Okay, point blank. Because I already know that a year goes by quick. I know as long as you don't do certain things while you're in jail, you'll be okay for that year. You know what I'm saying? You got people going to jail for 10 and 20 years, you know, for real, and they manage through it, you know? And so sometimes you have to make hard decisions in life, but you have to think logical. You have to think logical. Just like with my marriage. When people be like, you've been together so long, you might as well stay married. You're not gonna find nothing out here. You're getting older. All types of shit they be telling me. I'm not gonna lie. Stay married. I have to think logical in this situation. You know what I'm saying? I can't think how other people want me to think, because in the long run, I am going to be the one that will be still going through certain issues. These people are not going to be there. You know, we get blessed when we get into financial situations right now, but what happens when those blessings run out? And when I say run out, because blessings don't really run out, but sometimes certain blessings do somewhat reach its limit. That's a better word. Okay. And I don't want to be in situations where I'm 65 years old or something. This dude is still on the road driving trucks and shit. And checks are good for 4 weeks. In the next damn 6 months, they're like low as hell and we're struggling. Because the older you get, the harder it is for you to do certain things to get money, to make money. You can't, at 65 and 70, you're not going to be out here trying to work a damn job. At least you don't want to be, you know, and you don't want to be making loans and shit because you got to think about paying these loans. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay them back. If you're out here borrowing money and trying to work at 65 and 70, come on now, y'all. You have to be realistic. And this is why I say you got to think logical. And for me, the logical solution is to get a divorce because I already can see the future. Because for the last 20 some years, it's been the same thing. And this is why I say we got to think logical. This is what's wrong with a lot of people. They don't think logical. They just think about just what they see right then and there. You know, in some cases, that doesn't work. We have to think logical and do what we need to do. Because again, finances, if it's not like it should be, it can mess you up. Why do you think so many people steal? Why would people put themselves in a position where they can go to prison? And a lot of the times, it's because they're doing something illegal to get money to be able to take care of themselves and their families. And no, it's not right, but people do this. You even got people in corporate positions that do this. And the sad thing about it, some of these people don't do it just to get the necessities. They do it to live a lavish lifestyle. See, for me, this is why I always tell you guys, it's stupid for people to do certain things to get incarcerated. All right? But I did say if somebody gets incarcerated for self-defense or if they are trying to provide for their family, and I'm not talking about going to do something where you are causing somebody else harm, like you have to unalive them or hurt them or something like that. I'm saying like if you go in the store, you steal some food. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about you stealing money from a bank or things like that. I'm saying if you have to go to the store, you're shoplifting and you get caught. Or if you do your taxes where you get more money or earned income credit or you claim stuff that you don't supposed to claim because you want a higher refund because you know you need to feed your kids or you need to pay your rent or you need to move. That right there I can understand. Again, because when you don't have funds, you can't pay for your rent. Some people don't give a shit. They would throw you out. And don't tell me you can go somewhere cheaper because all you can. But some of these places are places that you just don't want to live. Point blank. Especially when you have children. You don't want your kids growing up in a neighborhood where you're scared that they're going to make them join a game. Or you're scared to leave them home because you're scared somebody's going to come in and, assault your kids or something like that. Or they're going to break in and steal your stuff. Or they're going to do some other weird stuff. And no, going in the store stealing and things like that is not the answer. But sometimes people don't have no other choice. That's why I say it's good to keep those finances together. You know what I'm saying? If you can. You know what I'm saying? That's why you do the proper things that you need to do to make sure you have a decent job. Sometimes it doesn't work out like that, though. You can go to college and all that, and you end up still working a little bitty job. But in that case, sometimes you have to work 2 and 3 jobs. That's what I did. I worked 2 and 3 jobs when I was a single parent in Cleveland and in ATL until I met David. But the thing is, at this point in time of my life, I'm not going to work 2 and 3 jobs. That's over. So that's why when I make choices, I make logical choices. I'm not that type of person that makes choices based on feelings all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll get messed up. If that was the case, certain things that I just had to do, I would still be doing certain things and dealing with certain people. We have to start thinking a little bit smarter, and that's on everything. This is why the brown race is always the last race. Let's keep it real, because a lot of us don't think logical. A lot of us think with our sexual organs and superficial needs. And this is why so many of us be struggling with so many different things. See, me, like, when, I got African friends, I told you that before, and some of these people are extremely poor. Y'all don't know what poor is until y'all see some of these people and deal with them. And I was telling one of my friends, because he always be like, he don't have any money, he can't find a job, he can't do this, he can't do that. And I was telling him he needed get a different mindset. If you think that you would never get a job, if you think you're going to stay poor, that's exactly the way you are going to stay. And you're never going to find a job, not the job that you need. You have to change your mindset, because a lot of times what we think, it comes true. Like, for example, if you think, like some women, they will have kids, right? And they will think that they can never find a decent man because they have baggage. And they start thinking negative things all the time. So what tends to happen is that they will find a man, but it don't be the man they're looking for. Okay. Because they be so negative, they be so damn negative, and they already believe that they can't find a good man that will accept them with those 2 or 3 kids. So we cannot sit around here and just be thinking negative all the time. You have to think positive. Y'all remember when I told y'all that I don't know if I told y'all. Okay, so I don't want to tell y'all about that. But like, even with my heart thing going on, and I told you that I have low functionality, right? And I actually told y'all the percentage the other day in a live. Now, if I were to sit here and think negative about that all the time and don't do anything to try to improve that, you know what would happen? That functionality would never go up. I would never ever do anything to try to help it. And what eventually what would happen is that the functionality will keep on decreasing until one day it just stops. And I have a heart attack and end up passing on. So that's why we can't sit around thinking negative and believing negative things. Now, at the same time, you do have to be realistic about certain things as well. Okay. But you still got to stay positive, because like, if you're sick or if you're dealing with something, when you think more positive, for me, I honestly believe that more positive things will happen. you'll get more positive results. Point blank. I can give you guys so many instances, like when, like, let me see. Okay, like when I first moved to Texas, I used to always get damn headaches. Okay, and then I used to tell my mom and other people, and they'd be like, "Oh, you probably got a brain tumor," and I was like, "No, the heck, I don't. No, I don't." I was always positive. I was like, "No, this comes from stress." That's what I used to say. I need to limit my stress, get more sleep, and things like that. So, I went to the doctor and I got a brain, scan or whatever you call it, CAT scan, and they didn't see anything. And what happened is that it did come from my blood pressure pills as well as the stress that I was going through because of finances and a lack of sleep and moving. We had just relocated, and my son was only like, let me see, he was born in, let me see, he was only like 3 months old. And so all of that took a toll on me and stuff, and it was giving me headaches, like real bad migraine headaches. But if I would have been sitting around thinking negative, like people were telling me, I probably wouldn't even went to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? It would have probably got worse because I probably would have been taking no medications or anything else like I should have, because I would have thought it wasn't going to do anything. And no telling what would have happened in the long run. I could have had a stroke or anything. You see what I'm saying? That's why we can't be sitting here letting people cloud our minds with negativity, and we can't be thinking like that, because when we do this, especially if you have some type of illness going on, a sickness, that feeds on your body, and sometimes it can make certain things come to a reality. Just like even when you're looking for a job, just because you can't find a good job, it doesn't mean that you sit up here and be thinking all negative about it, saying, "Oh, I can't find this job. I'm never going to be able to get a good job. I'm never going to be able to make this amount of money." What's going to happen is that you probably won't, because you're so damn negative. That's all you think, just negative things about yourself. A lot of women do this too, even some men. "Oh, I'm so ugly. My body is horrible. My ass is too little. My chest is too little. I don't got that hourglass shape. I'm ugly," this or that. This is why they be out doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? This is why they choose and get any man. This is why they can go out here and sell their bodies and dope it up and um, get drunk and abuse their bodies, because their self-esteem is gone. When you think highly of yourself, you don't do certain things. Let me tell you something. After all the struggling that I did when I was single, I had never resorted to selling my body. Never. I never talked to any dude for their money. I refused to. I remember um, I was offered to do like thank you, Keith. Thank you for tuning in. I was offered, I'm not gonna lie, when me and David were struggling financially, it was a job that offered me a job to be I don't know what you call it, lingerie model. And my naive ass was thinking it was gonna be okay. David was like, "You can't do that job." And I was like, "Why not? It's paying a lot." He said, "Because if you're posing around, modeling around in lingerie at people's private parties, they're gonna want sex." And I thought about it, and I was like, "Yeah, you're right. What the hell was I thinking?" Now, if I had low self-esteem to the point where it got me desperate, just like if he would have been like that, he would have told me to go ahead and do it, and I would have went on to do it. That's why I say we got to have high self-esteem. We got to know our self-worth. Okay, we got to think positive about ourselves, because when you do this, you're not going to be out here selling your body to no damn man or a woman. You're not going to be out here posing in their underwear for somebody because you want to get money. You're not going to be out here selling your body for no man, for a man or for a woman because you need money or to one. You're going to do everything that you can to make money in a legal way like I did. Like, for example, working 2 and 3 jobs. I worked 3 jobs when I lived in Cleveland. I didn't work 3 jobs the whole time. What I was doing is this right here. I had a main job and I had another main job. Then occasionally I did a third job. I used to go to this temporary company and I would do the jobs they assigned me to for that week. And some of the jobs I did not want to do them. Like, for example, they had me go to a warehouse and make those little pans that you bake with. I can't remember what we had to do, but I know I had to put them on the little thing. I hated that job. Okay, but I did it to make my money. And then one time I went to a factory where we cut up veggies. You can come in, we cut up veggies, right? And I used to hate that because I think we was cutting up onions and stuff like that. But I knew that I needed a certain amount of money to pay like my car insurance, I believe. I bet you I got it. I didn't have to go out here and sell my body or talk to a dude for some damn money. I went out there and did 3 jobs to get the money I needed to get. I'm still like that today. Okay? I'm still like that. When Davis checks used to be too low, I didn't go out here and fuck dudes. Excuse my language, guys, but I didn't. While he's on the road, I didn't do none of that. And many guys was trying to talk to me, and I always turned them down. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I went back to college. I love going to school anyway, so I went back to school, took out loans and stuff. I used that, you know. Then I had my own daycare business in my home. I did that. I did that for like 10 years. So you don't sit up here and think less of yourself and do things that can harm yourself. It can harm your mind, it can harm your body, and all types of shit. See, when we date dudes and shit that we know that are not worthy, and when you date women that are not worthy, we are already harming ourselves. So why would you do other stuff to further damage yourself? You know what I'm saying? And you got women who would brag and shit talking about they don't give a shit about selling their ass and things like that. But trust me, deep down inside, they're not as happy as they claim they are. Who the fuck is happy about selling their ass? Okay, it don't make you no finer because let me tell y'all a little secret. A man will buy vagina from any woman. You don't have to look good. All they want to do is stick their their you know what inside of something and get their rocks off. That's it. They don't give a crap what you look like. It doesn't mean you're fine. So y'all need to stop thinking that shit. You got strippers out here, getting their ass all inflated, the titties all inflated, and doing all types of weird shit to make money. Now, if you're going to be like one of those Las Vegas type dancers, making that real money, but you're not required to go sex a dude and gyrate on him and things like that, and go into the VIP section doing blowjobs and shit like that, that may be okay. And you don't get strung out on drugs. But I'm talking about the ones that be in the strip club that be doing the most. I know what I'm talking about because when I had my singing group, one of my, I don't want to say her name, one of my group members, her brother worked in a strip club as a bouncer. So we had to go to the strip club one night to go give him some money or something. I can't remember. Y'all, this was the funniest thing. Me and my girlfriend, we was on, I can't remember the name of that street. Damn, I can't remember the name of that street. It was a club. I don't know if it was Magic City or something in ATL. But anyway, me and her, we went over there to meet him to give him some money or to pick up some money. I can't remember. Probably to pick up some money. So we were standing outside at the strip club. Dudes trying to holler at us. Even blowing, thought we were strippers or whores on the street corner and stuff. I'm never going to forget that and stuff. But we went there to get the money. I think we was getting money from her brother. She was, and I went there with her. I actually took her, I think, and stuff. And we had to stand outside the club waiting on him. But we went inside the club too and everything. That was the first time I ever went inside like a strip club. Besides the time this dude tricked me into, not the other dudes who tricked us into the gay and bisexual club. It was this dude that I had met. He had played a trick on me. We went out on a date, and he took me to this bar out in Atlanta. I can't remember where it was at. And I went inside the bar thinking it was a regular restaurant or bar. I get inside the damn place. This damn bitch jump her tripped out looking ass on top of the table dancing. Okay. And he started cracking up laughing. And I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, y'all know I walked up out of there. Because I don't want to be watching them dance in front of me. Okay, I don't like women. So I don't want to see that. And I was like, if you're gonna take me to a strip club, next time take me to a dude, to where dudes are stripping at. And so I would see this bitch up here on the table, shaking her little ass in front of me and stuff. I'm not getting ready to put no money in her underwear. Shit, you got me messed up and stuff. But he did it as a practical joke. It was so damn funny, I'm not gonna lie. And then another time I went to a meal review with my girlfriend. Her name is Lisa. I can tell you her name because she, from New York and stuff. She was cool. And we used to go to the Chit Chat every weekend. Y'all, I don't know why I used to go because I never danced with anybody. Anybody asked me to dance, I used to always say no. So because I used to be shy. So what happened is that when we went to the club, I don't even know why they was asking me to go. I would be the one sitting at the table watching the purses. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with y'all. That's what I used to do because I used to be scared to dance with people. And I was kind of shy. And so I went to a male review with her, and that was the first time I ever went to one, right? And I actually had fun, but because the guys be up there dancing and stuff, they worse than the women. And because they was actually pulling women up on the stage, right? And then they was simulating, extra acts. You know what I'm saying? They was doing the most up there. But I'm gonna tell you one thing: I didn't put no money in their underwear or anything else. I just sat there and looked and stuff. That was the only time I ever went to one willingly and stuff. But I had fun and stuff. But it's something that I wouldn't like. I wouldn't be doing all the time or anything like that. But some of those men were like bisexual too. But they were really doing some moves. I'm not gonna lie about that. They really was. But it didn't do nothing for me. I'm gonna just be perfectly honest. It didn't do anything for me and stuff. So for me, this is why I said I can never be selling ass. You know what I'm saying? Because I do know my self-worth, and I really do value my body and who I have X with. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to catch any diseases, and I'm certainly not going to be doing the other thing to anybody. You know what I'm talking about? The blowjobs. That's what they used to call it, and I still call it that. I'm not doing all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want you to do me because I don't know where your mouth be and your lips, your teeth, your tongue, or anything else. You can spread herpes that way too. So no way. And so I could never do that. You know what I'm saying? But that's why, again, you have to do, when I say you got to do what you got to do, I'm talking about getting jobs, legal jobs. That's what I'm talking about. To get that money you need to get to take care of your children. If you with some type of dude or something that does not pay child support or take care of the kids. We have to know our self-worth and act like it, okay? Point blank. And when we know we need stuff, especially if you are a single parent, you cannot be out here giving your precious body to any old body for some damn money. And that's on everything. Or if you are a stripper, okay, if you have to strip, you got to strip. But damn, do it with class. Do it with class, meaning you don't get strung out on drugs and shit. You don't be effing men. You just do your job, get your money, and leave. Because sometimes women just have to do that. I didn't do it. That's out. But some women do have to do it. But that doesn't mean you have to go out here and be doing all the most. I know a person who stripped and she refused to do all those things. She just stripped. And then she left and went home. And then she did it for about 2 years and she got out of it. One of my girls who was in my group, that's what she was doing. You know? So, I mean, like I told y'all, even though I didn't do anything, I was shy, I be meeting all types of people. And I end up, not everybody, I end up being friends with some of these people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because see, I don't believe in that saying where if you, well, not for me. For some people they do, but I can hang with almost anybody, and I'm not going to do anything that they're doing. They can get fucked up off of drugs. I'm not doing it. They can get drunker than a skunk. I'm not doing it. They can have sex with 50,000 women and men or the same sex. I'm not doing it. They can go rob a store. I'm not doing it. I'm not even driving the getaway car for you. You can do that shit by yourself. But I'll come and visit you in jail. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not doing that shit with you. I had a whole girlfriend, y'all. Her ass was a hot ass mess. This bitch, and I call her that because that's exactly what she was. She was doing the most. Not only was she doing the most with some dudes, her ass was stealing things. But I refused to tell on her. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna tell on her or anything else, period. Just like the other chick that I had who was my friend, the one that I went to Freaknik with, the one that I told you she was married to a Nigerian dude, they both used to cheat, okay? And what she would do is that she would tell him that she was out with me. I remember one time she did it and she didn't even tell me. Her man come calling me and was like, "Is Denise over there with you?" And I was like, "She was, but she should be on her way home." This chick was out with some younger dude. You see what I'm saying? But I didn't tell. I'm not telling shit. Keep me out of y'all bull crap. I don't know nothing. Point blank. And that's the way I be. But we were still friends until she started that freaky shit with me. Like I told y'all before, she asked me to engage in some shit with her and her husband. I had to let her ass go because I don't roll like that. When you start asking me to do weird stuff, we're not going to be friends anymore. Okay? Because I don't roll like that. I don't do these type of things and stuff. Until this day, that was like way back in what? I don't even remember, 90 something, late 90s. I haven't spoken to her since. And that's on everything. And you got to learn how to let people go that do certain things that you don't like, or either they're trying to pull you into it. So that's why I say you sometimes you got to leave shit alone. Okay? And there's been plenty of people that I have left alone because they do a lot of bull. You know what? They really do. And it goes back to we have to know our self-worth. Because when we do, we don't, entertain such things for long. Some people don't entertain things at all. But some people are like me. They do entertain foolishness for a minute until they get to their senses and then they let it go. And I have let go of many friends, um, past boyfriends, all types of stuff, food, all types of stuff, candy, jobs, all types of stuff. Hell, I remember when I was teaching, actually before I started teaching, I was working in a daycare center when I first moved to ATL. In the damn job, I forgot what happened. I just know that something happened. I think it was dealing with my pay. Let me tell y'all how I used to roll back then. I'm gonna tell you straight up now. I did find a job, but um, I didn't even give my old job a notice. Okay, and then when I left, see, I worked that day, and I told my boss I'm not coming back. What her ass tried to do, she tried to keep my paycheck. I told that bitch she better give me my money. I'm not joking. She gave me my paycheck that day, y'all, and I left. Now I don't do jobs like that now, but back then I did because I forgot what I think they was. I don't know what happened. I just know it was dealing with money and stuff. That's the reason why I left the job. But I didn't even give a 30-day notice. It wasn't even a 14-day notice. It wasn't even a 7-day notice. It was more like a 1-day notice. Okay. And then I told her I want my check. All that shit. You got to wait and all this. I was like, no, I want my check now. And of course I went off and she gave me my money. Point blank. Just like when me and David was together, when we got married and stuff, I was working a little petty ass job once again. Um, and I quit the job because let me keep it real. It was beneath me. So I quit the job. Okay. And the boss called himself getting fucking mad. Okay. I don't give a shit about you getting mad. So anyway, he called himself not giving me my paycheck. So he thought I was one of these dumbass Negroes. You know what I did? I went right home. I told David. He was like, wow, he didn't give you a check. I said, no, but I'm going to show him who to play with. So I called the Bureau of Labor Force, I believe. I can't remember. Anyway, they gave me a number to some department, okay, of that. So anyway, when I called the number and I talked to the labor force people, whatever, I can't remember what it was, they contact those people and told them that if they don't have my pay to me, FedEx, they're going to fine them $10,000 plus they can go to jail or whatever. I think prison, I forgot what they said, for up to 10 years or something like that. I have never in my life seen no employer bring somebody their money that quick. This man, the boss, brought me my check to my house and gave it to me. Not only did he pay me for that week, he overpaid me. Okay? That's what he did. I was not playing with him. You're going to tell me you're not going to pay me because I'm leaving? Because I want to quit this job? I didn't even argue with him. I said, okay. I went home, told David. I called him up. He was driving that damn truck, like always. Okay, let me stop you. I hate the truck driver job. Okay, I'm going to just be perfectly honest with you. Okay, company, owner, operator, lease, I hate them all. Okay, point blank. They're a ripoff. Anyway, when I told him, I don't think he knew what to do. But I bet you one thing, I learned what to do. And I got my damn money plus some. Okay, and they bought it to me the next day. Or either this, whenever them people called them, they had my check there either a couple hours later or either the next day. I don't know what the law is regarding that, but I remember the $10,000 fine and then incarceration. I don't know if it was 10 years, 5 years, I can't remember. Incarceration and that fine. That man did not want to pay that or go to jail. He got my money there so quick, the boss did. I don't know who they thought they was messing with. You know what I'm saying? Right. It definitely should be, Keith. Definitely. It's got to be. Why y'all think I'm sitting here talking to y'all so long about this? Because listen, it's okay to have fun on YouTube, to act stupid, um, to trip out, but you got to be serious sometime, okay? Because the world is serious, okay? We can't be sitting around here acting like crazy people all the damn time. You know what I'm saying? Especially as a brown person, because that's what they expect us to do. You got to act like you got some damn common sense. You know what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of times I like to talk about real stuff on my channel. And I actually like doing these lives at night because some of these crazy people who be up in the daytime, they be asleep. You know what I'm saying? Especially that little, well, he probably up, but yeah. He probably in the bushes right now watching. He probably agreeing with a lot of things that I'm saying. He probably in there liking it. He probably like getting aroused from this sexy ass voice at times. You know what I'm saying? When I start talking this nighttime voice. Let me stop you. I'm so damn silly. But anyway, we got to know our self-worth, just like Keith West just said, point blank, you know, and we got to know that in any type of situation. Because if I did not know my self-worth, I would have let this business owner do me any type of way he wanted to. Any type. Just like, I have helped David the same way. You know, something happened with him. I'm not going to tell you what it was, but something happened with him where I had to get a lawyer, not no criminal shit, okay? Where I had to tell him that he needed to get a lawyer to fight it, okay? And if he would have did the thing, if he would have did it the way he wanted to do it, he wouldn't have gotten the money that he got. Because I don't believe in letting people do anything to you, okay? I just don't. I believe in if somebody do something to you, you need to do what you need to do to make sure that you get what you need to get. Point blank. I don't believe in just you know, letting people get away with doing stuff to you. I just don't, whether it's a job, a person, or whatever the case is. I just don't believe in that. Just like I don't believe in letting sickness overpower unless you just don't have no choice. I don't even believe in letting old age overpower, because when you start doing that, you walk around looking and feeling old, and you act like that. This is why so many people think 45 years old is old, and it's not. How can 40 and 45 be old? They be calling people who are 35 old, and these people be thinking they're old. You're not old at 35, please. Old at 35? Y'all crazy as ever. You start getting old when you start hitting those 65 and things like that, okay? When you turn 40, your body start um, aging, the cells and stuff start aging quicker, and stuff, but you're still not old like that. You know what I'm saying? But when you start getting 65, it really speeds up. That's when you are really getting older. But I still wouldn't call myself old, because you are what you think you are, point blank. Just say you're aging gracefully, period. A lot of people don't get a chance to be 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. People are passing on at a way younger age. So be grateful, when you get a chance to live, to be 40, 50, 60, 70. I hope I do be a chance to live, to be old like that. You know what I'm saying? To be older like that. It's a blessing. It's not a curse. When you pass on, that's the curse. Okay? And when you be aging, feeling, and looking a hot mess, that's a curse. Okay? To be sick and stuff. All right? Growing old is not the curse, because you're gonna grow old. You just want to do it you just want to do it in the most graceful, energetic, healthy way. And again, all of this goes back to knowing your self-worth. Learn what your self-worth is. Know what your self-worth is. Learn to let certain people go. Learn to let certain things go. Learn to let certain foods go. Certain drinks go. Certain smoking things go, like cigarettes, other things you can smoke. Learn to let harmful things go, period, as much as you can. All right? All right, y'all. So I've been on here for an hour and 30 minutes, and I really did enjoy this conversation tonight. Um, sometimes I wish I could tell y'all for real, personal stuff, but I can't, do that. Some people get online, they can just tell you everything personal. I'm never going to do that. I can tell you certain things, but not everything. And like I said, I have experienced a lot of things, so I do know what I'm talking about, especially when it comes to financial stuff, fighting a man. Let me stop. Child support stuff. I know all about that too. I'm probably sometime this week coming up, I'm going to do a whole live on child support, because I'm sick of people talking about they don't think people should get child support because they think all women abuse child support, and that's not true. You know, um, and I'm sick of seeing some women abuse child support. So we're going to talk about that one day this week. And I'm also going to talk about the Illuminati only one time. Okay. All this week coming up, I'm talking about subjects that may piss you off. Okay. Because somebody got to get on here, tell the truth, y'all, for real, for real. And I'm going to keep it very tasteful and very respectful. That's why when I talk about child support, I'm going to talk about women and men. Okay. I'm not going to just talk about men. I'm going to talk about women too, because some women do abuse child support. Let's keep it real. And some men don't pay child support. Point blank. They don't even take care of the kids. And I firmly believe when you lay down and start having sex, anything can happen. So therefore, you need to be ready for it. When people don't take care of their kids, whether it's a man or a woman, the kids are the one that reap that. Okay? That's why you got so many kids out here doing crimes, joining gangs, out here sexing everybody at 12 and 13 years old, having babies young like that, growing up to be horrible grown-ups, in and out of jail, fighting their parents, being disrespectful. This is why you have this, because some parents don't be parents. Because see, child support just don't involve just the money. It involves money, but it also involves being there to provide physical needs to your children, being there for their um, teacher parent meetings, going to their school, um, going to dances with them, taking them to the movies, hanging out with them, playing football, basketball, baseball with them, going skating with them, going to play video games with them. It involves a lot of stuff, because you can be a dad, right, and you can just be paying $100 a week. But if you're in your child's life and you're spending time with your child and you're doing what a dad should do, that counts a whole lot to those kids. Because when they get older, they're going to remember that. And y'all talk about these women, but y'all pick these women. You talk about these women who use your child support money to go get their nails done and hair and give to other men, but you can only blame yourself, because you are the one that chose this chick. This is why I say stop letting your, you know what, dictate your life. Because you are making the choice to choose these women. Just like these women, they're making the choice to choose these men that don't own up to their responsibilities. People give you warning signs. Take heed to it. I know what I'm talking about, for real, for real. Taking care of kids involves more than just giving money. Okay, you need to be there with your kids. You need to spend time with your kids. You need to talk to them. Even if you're a dad, you need to talk to your daughters. This is why some of these chicks, these kids be out here doing the most and be sexing all these men and out here doing the most, because the dads are not there, or the dads are not being a true dad. Because you got some dads, they're there, but they're not true dads. And they think that they can't talk to their daughters because they are a dad and not the woman. Let me let you know the secret. You can talk to your females. Okay, you can. You can even talk to them about their misses if you know about it. That's why your ass need to pick up a book, a medical book, and learn about that type of stuff. This is not the 50s. This is not the 60s or the 70s or the 80s. It's not even the 90s. Get hip with the program. We know that men don't have misses, okay? But you can damn sure learn about it. So in case you become a single dad, you would know how to handle certain questions that your daughter may ask you. Because let me let you know the secret. I got a son here. David don't be here. He be on the road all the time. But he can come and ask me anything, and I can answer those questions. He can ask me anything about anything that a dude go through, and I can answer them. Forget, you guys got to learn how to be comfortable. Y'all the same people that be out here sexing women or men. So you should be able to talk to your kids about sex and about misses and about the other things that little boys experience and all types of stuff. This is why I say before you become a parent, you need to know about parenting. Before you have that X word, you need to know who you are having it with. Because one simple thing, when you have, well, a couple actually, but one, I'm talking about the one thing right now. One simple thing can change your entire life forever. Because even when they get 18, they're still calling you. Even when they get 19, they are still calling you. And both parents need to act like parents, whether you two be together or not. And you both should be contributing financially to take care of a child, whether you are ordered to pay child support or not. And the thing about it, if you take care of your kids, with a lot of women, they don't even do the extra child support. Now you got some that will, but that's why I say you got to watch who you mate with. Okay. And that's on everything. And we're going to talk about that more sometime this week. Okay. I just wanted to give you guys a little taste of that. All right. All right. So I'm done with this conversation tonight. Of course, I'll talk about this again later on in the future. I want to thank everybody so much for coming in tonight, listening to me talk about this subject. Um, like I said, this coming week, we're going to talk about a lot of touchy subjects, okay? Point blank. So it's going to be interesting. Hopefully, people will come and watch. Let me see how many subbies I got now. I always do this every day because I don't check it. Listen, when I'm not on this live, I don't check YouTube like some people do. Let's see. Because by 2:30, I'm gonna be in the bed. That's on everything. Okay, so I got 1,398 subs now, so that's pretty good. 147.5 thousand views. That's good. And 1.6K watch hours. Okay, that's good. Okay. So let's see what my score is on Social Blade. Let's see. We're gonna check that to see what it is. I got to pick out another little video. When I was going to go, I didn't get a chance to go to the thing today. We went, but we didn't. My daughter didn't want to go do a TikTok video because it was too crowded. So tomorrow, hopefully she'll do it. And I may do one. My ass cannot learn dance steps for nothing in the world. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. And I've been like this ever since I was a kid. I don't know why I can't pick up choreography. I just don't know why I can't. You know what I'm saying? It's like I have to do it for a whole month. You know, my ass can't really dance anyway like that. So, that probably plays a role in it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm going to try to do that jiggy jiggy or whatever you call that shit. I'm going to try to do part of it. I'm not going to do the whole dance, but I'm going to do because I can't anyway. But I'm going to do the parts that I can do. Y'all going to be laughing because I'm only going to do the parts I can do. And hopefully YouTube will show the video a whole bunch of times so I can get a lot of views on that video. The good news is that I got a 1,700 on the other one, so that's pretty good. The last time I looked. In that other video, I don't even know how many views I got on that one. The one with the dude dance, it's over 100 and some thousand. You know what I'm saying? That little girl, her video is, the little girl I posted, that is over like 30, 35,000, I think. It's good. That's good, isn't it? 100 and some thousand on a video. Man, if I could just get two on my, on my other video, I got 5,000 plus views on the one that I did when I was singing, not singing, but I was lip singing When I See You. But if I can get another one that can be higher, that would be great. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's see what Social Blade say about Shades Tube. Social Blade. So here it is right here. Let's see. We're going to push it in Shades Tube. Let's see where you put that at. Which way it go? Here or here? I forgot where it's going. This damn phone is different. Let me put it up here. I think it goes up here. Let's see. Shades Tube. Let's see what Shades Tube doing. According to Social Blade, let's see. There's my channel. Let's see. They got another Shades Tube. No, they got Honey Shade, Shay M, Shay Sunshine, Crescent Shay. There's Club Shay, Southern Girl Shay, Plus Size Shay, Lifer Shay, Shay Safe Place. They got a lot of shades, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Most of them, yeah, they got a lot. Okay. But they don't got another Shades Tube, There you go. So I still got a B minus, which is good. That's a good score. They know good and damn well. Oh, this ain't no damn money. This is what they saying I make. I would make, because I'm not making, YouTube is making this. So they said I make between $37. Y'all get ready to laugh. Don't laugh too hard. To $590 per month. I'm not making that. YouTube is getting that. Then they say My views has went up a whole bunch. Okay. Then they say a year is 443 to 7.1 thousand a year. I'm not monetized though, y'all. Okay, so know that. All right. My subscribers have went up 769.1%. That's pretty good. Let me see. Oh, what I want to see is, do they tell you how much? Let me see if they'll tell me how much that video made on here. I don't know how they do that on here. No, here's the views, right? I'm looking at the wrong thing. Y'all, I'm a dodo bird. Okay, let's see. I don't know what these people are talking about on here. I told you got to get a lot of damn views just to make some money on YouTube. I'm not joking. Because plus 32,000, no, 196,000 views, right? I think that's right. That's only estimated. I don't know if this is right. I don't know how they do this. I don't understand how they do this right here. So I don't know. I'm not going to say because I can't tell how they do this right here. How Social Blade do this estimated earnings over here on the side. Video views plus, I guess that's overall. I don't know how they do this. But I know one damn thing, YouTube don't be paying shit. I know that for sure. Okay, and that's on everything. Y'all, I done put up 980 videos. I don't know where they get this 2000. Okay, so they got user created 2013. I didn't have a channel then. I had a channel in 2015. So I guess they saying when I got on YouTube and actually made a page. I was on YouTube before that though, but I guess when I actually made a channel or whatever the case is, even though I didn't use it. But yeah, so I'm just glad to see that grade of B- still, and that they got all these numbers in green because I've been doing such a good job on YouTube. But that money, YouTube is getting that, not me. You know what I'm saying? And then when I get monetized, I'll be getting that little paycheck, I guess, whatever that be and stuff. But I sure wish I was monetized now because, man, that damn video and the other one too, I would have been having a good little check coming in and stuff. I sure would have been, but I don't know how they do that. If I get monetized while I'm still getting views off it, I don't know how they do that. I really just don't. I got to look it up and see how they do all that stuff. And see what everything they look at and stuff like that, once I do the monetization, because you have to apply for it once you reach it or whatever the case is, and they let you know you can do it, then you do it. What the hell? Not YouTube Music. I'm trying to look on the studio real quick before we get out of here. Let's see, studio. Where is it at on my phone? YouTube Studio. Where the heck is it? I can't never find nothing on this phone sometimes because it switches this place. I think I'd be moving them myself. Let's see. Where's the studio at? Oh, here it is right here. Let me see something real quick. I need to get these daggone lives views up a little bit more. I don't know how to do that though. I mean, because I'm not trying to talk about no beef and shit or no crazy stuff or no lies or nothing. So it's kind of hard on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It really is. It's kind of hard. Let's see. That's the last 28 days actually, okay, that I read off to you guys. Let's see here. I don't know how to get to the rest of this stuff over here because on the phone it's different. Oh, here it is down here, content. I'm trying to see this boy's short, the short that I put up. Okay, all these are, okay, so I got 1.7 thousand views on Don't Give Up. Just Keep Striving when I was doing that little dance. Okay, let's see what else I got here, y'all. Okay, I'm trying to get to that dude's video, see how much he got. Okay, 838 on that is pretty good. I'd be happy that I be getting this many views because I don't be, showing nobody or anything like that. So that's pretty good. You can still get, a lot of views and you're not showing nothing or taking off your clothes or showing your titties and ass. I was going to put up the video where I was turning around doing my ass shot so y'all can see that I got an ass because my daughter was trying to make jokes. My other daughter tried to make me mad the other day. You know what I'm saying? And what she was saying was just not true and stuff. So I started to put that video up. where I was turning around to show my ass to show y'all I got an ass, but then I said, I don't know if I should do that. Even though it's on TikTok, I ain't gonna lie. But I don't let everybody see my TikTok, you know what I'm saying? But she was like making little jokes. They do that shit, my kids, trying to make you feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? You know how they do when you start getting older, they be trying to make jokes and shit. This little girl still got 35,000 on her views. So that's pretty good. Let's see what else going on here, y'all. Let's see. Then let's see. I'm trying to get, okay, this got 2008, 2.8, 3.5. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to get to that boys video. Where the hell is it at? Let's see. Let's see what I did with his video. I always bypass this video every time. Let's see. I'm trying to see because I got to keep track of that one because it has a lot of views. Let's see. I sure wish I was monetized. I'm not going to lie. Let's see. Where's this damn video at? It's up here somewhere because I passed it. This other video is 1,000 views. That's pretty good. Where is his video at? Hold on, y'all. Let me think. Oh, here it is right there. Okay, I got 119,000 views on his video. He jamming on here, though. 6,000 thumbs up, y'all. Damn, that's good, isn't it? On my video, let's see, I got, on my actual video, I have, let's see, the latest one that I did has got 62 thumbs up when I was doing that little dance. The latest one. I ain't talking about that one I was dancing on Bump Like This because I was just acting silly on that one. So that's pretty good, for not wearing revealing clothing and shaking my ass and turning around, let y'all see my ass and doing weird shit. Even when I did the Tyler Water thing, I just did what I wanted to do. And people were asking why come I didn't turn around and do the actual dance. I said, because I'm not going to turn around doing all that shit. Yeah, I could be 20. I'm not going to do that. I never did all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is out. Like I said on TikTok, I did do the one. I wasn't turning around to show my ass anyway. I was just turning around, getting ready to dance. I could actually show you. Let me see if I can go to that video, show it to y'all real quick so y'all can laugh. I'm not gonna play the music though because I don't want no copyright claim. But I'll show y'all the video real quick because I'm not gonna put it up on my page. But I'll show y'all on here because everybody won't see this video. But I'm gonna show y'all the dance I was doing. Y'all, it just be so funny because this is the same dance I was doing when I was a kid, okay? The same exact thing, and everybody know that's the same thing. People who know me know that's the only dance that I'll be actually doing. Let me show y'all. Let me get to this video real quick so we can get out of here. What time is it? I got to hurry up. Trying to get to this damn video. And then I did one that I was on skates, y'all, because I know how to skate a little. I used to know how to skate a little bit better, but I haven't really skated in a long time. But I actually just put them on in the house because if I would have went outside, y'all would have really been laughing when I fall. But I'm going to do it outside, though. I'm gonna wear them skates outside and just skate a very little and pretend like I know how to skate. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to trick y'all asses. Yeah. In reality, I'm because like on TikTok, it's easy to do that on shorts, because you just do like a 30-second video shit. And then they be on TikTok be saying do a minute video, but because shit, if I don't know how to do something, it's going to be a disaster. So I usually just do 30 seconds. So it can be, over. I should put my friend up on my theme doing an African dance and just change the music because it'll go with the African music that they got out that they play here in the States. But I got to figure out how to make his moves go with the damn music more better so it can look like he was actually dancing to that music. I'm trying to find this damn video, man. It's all the way down here. All these damn videos. Look at these little kids dancing. This is an actual video too. Let me make sure I'm not playing the music. They so cute. It's gonna play over again. They was at their graduation and it was dancing. Like the parents was telling them to go ahead and dance. This little girl right here dancing. They telling them to dance and stuff. Cute kids. This is in Nigeria, okay? Yeah, I got so many videos, y'all. Y'all wouldn't imagine. Let's see. Turn the damn light back. Come back on. This damn light. Come on. Ah, damn. It's motion detected, y'all. Sometimes I have to do it a couple times. I'm trying to find that video before we get ready to go real quick so y'all can see what I'm talking about. I had it on my page one time, but then a certain person was like, "Oh, how you got that video up? You showing your butt?" And so I took it down. Let me find it. I was just looking at it last night, thinking I could change the music, but damn, the dance I'm doing is going with the music. I wish I could play the music so y'all can laugh because it's funny. No, what's funny is because my damn my expressions and shit and the way I be holding my hand, because I can't dance. It's just be funny when I go back and look at certain videos of me dancing and shit. Then of course my kids be laughing and making jokes. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I blocked 2 of them because they be doing too much. You know what I'm saying? I blocked their ass right off of my page. Y'all, I painted this picture right here. Look, let me show y'all. I painted this picture the first time. I painted that at one of those sip and paint places and stuff. Yeah, I went there for Mother's Day. My daughter treated me to that on Mother's Day, almost 2 years ago. Yep, I was shocked that I was able to do that because, man, oh man, I cannot. I mean, I can do like what's the name painting. I just can't do no painting like that for real, for real. But I did that one. That was pretty good for the first time. So that's why I say we can't be talking about what we can't do. That's why I say that. Let me show y'all. Well, no, I can't show you this because YouTube may say it's violent. YouTube be tripping out, y'all. Can't show. I was getting ready to show it to y'all. This is my other Shades Tube shirt. Let me show y'all. See, certain things I can't show y'all because YouTube would think it is violent or something. And you know how that goes. That's the shirt I got made when I went to the Fox, not the Fox Theater, the YouTube theater. And I had them to airbrush that there and stuff. But we had a good time out there too. We went to a creators they was having some type of event there and stuff. We had a good time too. It was crowded as heck too. That's what big YouTubers do, y'all. Okay, like really big YouTubers. They be doing all types of events and stuff, you know. And usually they have a sponsor like that event we went to. I think Pizza Hut sponsored it and stuff. It was really nice though. They had a local rap group there, and see, this is me doing that damn skating acting silly. Well, you can't see the whole video. Let's see. It's not showing my damn skates. But anyway, I'm on skates on here, trying to act like I know how to skate and shit. On one of them, I almost fell and shit. It was so damn funny. So I'm on skates on this video. I'm on skates. My scary ass was scared to get off that carpet. I had carpet underneath me because I was like, I'm not about to fall on camera. But I'm gonna go outside and do it though. And I'm gonna put it right up there too when I go outside. I'm gonna do it like on a safe area though. I'm gonna trick y'all ass. I wish there was some way I could do it on the grass and make it look like the concrete. But I'm gonna do it on the concrete. I'm gonna do some kind of trickery though. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. It's gonna look like I know how to skate, but I'm really not gonna be skating like you think. Shit. Cause I'm gonna do that because I'm trying to get them shorts views up for real, for real. You got to do some trickery. So this is the video I'm talking about. Let me look see. First, I'm gonna show you the. This is the. I don't know if I should be showing y'all this video. Let me see. This is this other video I did. Wait, let me make sure I got no naked pictures underneath the bottom. This is the other one I did right here, and I took it down. I didn't leave that one up. And I was doing my little African moves and stuff. Cause I be making all these weird facial expressions. I don't know what the hell be going on. I know I was up there eating. That's really what was going on. I was doing that little dance and stuff. And then this is the other one I was telling you guys about. Wait. And I would just stop right there. Wait a minute. It did. Wait. Y'all finna laugh. My ass, this is the same dance I've been doing for years. I'm not joking. It's the same dance I've been doing for so many years. Y'all, the thing about I'm trying to figure out why was I making them facial expressions. So I just some ain't. I don't know what the hell. Why did I do that right there though? You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I did that. I told you I'd be tripping out when I be doing these videos. Let me see. I was bracing myself to get ready to do it. I was dancing off a Missy Elliott song. Um, I think it's Work It. I think that's what I was dancing off of. Y'all, I was tripping out when I was dancing, but I was jamming though. Doing the same moves that I used to do when I was 17, 18, 19. Okay? And I can still do them. Okay? That's tripped out, ain't it? And stuff. So I took that video down because I was tired of hearing this boy's mouth about it. Oh, I would no. This one right here, I thought I was jamming right here, though. I ain't gonna lie. Let me make sure I ain't showing no naked pictures underneath the bottom. I thought I was jamming on this one. Wait, hold up. Y'all can really laugh. I thought I was jamming on this one right here. I don't know why I was holding my hand like that, though. I told y'all I'd be tripping. Now, this is Work It. The other song I was dancing off of, I can't remember what it was. But it was Missy Elliott, something Missy Elliott. All this shit that I be doing is the same shit that I've been doing ever since I was 17 years old. I ain't gonna lie. It's the same dance moves. Except the African shit that I be doing. I just learned that shit. Yeah, I thought I can dance, huh? I can dance a little bit. And I damn sure wasn't turning around the other side. That's why I did that move from that way. I damn sure. The only time I ever turned around was that one video. That was it. All the other times I just be like from the front way and stuff and everything. But yeah, I told you I'll be tripping out y'all on TikTok. But I'll be having fun on TikTok. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be able to dance like that right now because of my low functionality. But yeah. I be having fun on TikTok. I ain't gonna lie. But anyway, y'all, we are getting ready to get out of here. It's 1 hour and 58 minutes. That's what I was waiting on. I'm getting ready to go ahead and take a quick shower so I can get into bed and be in the bed by 2:30. This is gonna be the quickest shower I have ever taken. You know what I'm saying? I already brushed my teeth. I already did my stretching. The only thing I forgot to do is my weights, but I'll do that before I go to get in the shower real quick. And then I'm going to jump in the shower and get out and get in that bed. And I suggest you guys do that too. All right. All right. I'll see you guys on Monday. I'm not coming on tomorrow, but I will see you guys on Monday. And we will do the Illuminati. Boo. No, let me stop. But anyway, I want to thank Lord Gaming. Y'all go check Lord out. Okay, show him some support. Y'all won't be disappointed if you go over there and check him out when he comes on to do his gaming, especially when he do the movie ones. Okay. Also, I want to thank Albert Miranda. Y'all check him out as well and show him some support. I want to thank Keith West. Y'all check out Keith and show him some support as well. Tony Bands. I don't know if Tony has a channel or not, but if he does, y'all go check him out as well. Just type it in and see. I can't remember, so check him out as well. All right. And I need to check to see too if he has a channel. and I'll do that when I get off this live. I want to thank everybody in the bushes for tuning in. I want to thank everybody who watches this in the replay. You guys have a beautiful night. Have a beautiful Sunday. Happy and blessed Sunday. Also, happy born day to all of my January babies. Y'all, my mom's birthday was on Friday. So I told y'all I don't really discuss too much personal business, but it was her birthday. I'm not gonna tell you how old she is because she'll get mad. But anyway, it was her birthday. She's blessed. Okay, she's definitely 70, at least 70. So she's blessed to see all the years she have seen and everything. And happy born day to my mom, even though she don't watch me on YouTube, but still happy born day to my mother and stuff. And it's a blessing to still have your mom around. You know what I'm saying? When they get past 70 and things like that and stuff. But we are getting ready to get out of here, y'all. Let me go ahead and put everything up. Y'all, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content, okay? Also, hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos and subscribe to the channel. Again, thumbs up. That shows that you like the video. Hit the bell so you can be notified of whenever I put a video up. Subscribe. You know what that means, okay? And go check out my housing tour that I just did, that I put up earlier today. I looked at another house today, so I'll put that video up sometime this week. And the other house that I looked at, I'm going to show you guys that house on, I'm going to put a video up on that too. Tonight, not tonight, but in the morning, I'm going to try to get up. If I don't do it in the morning, I'll do it tomorrow evening, and I'll put that Dollar Tree / the 99-cent store haul up. I told y'all I am the 99-cent. No, he called me a Dollar Tree hoe, and I call myself the 99-cent hoe because I also do 99-cent videos. Okay, so this Dollar Tree hoe, let me stop. And the 99-cent hoe is going to put that video up, that whole video up on Sunday sometime. Okay? I'm so damn silly, it's ridiculous. Yeah, that's what he called me, the other night, So I told you he's petty. So that was funny. All right. So I'll see you guys on Monday. You guys have a good night and a good Sunday and happy and blessed Sunday. Take care, y'all. This is Shay's Tube. Hey. That photo right there that I just put up, every photo that I show on my channel is my photography photos that I did, okay? By SB Creations. That's me. SB Creation is me. So those are my photos that I took, just to let you guys know. And they all are copyright. So there you go. I'll be forgetting shit every time I do these videos. Don't forget, if you want to show support to this channel, you can do a Cash App to $ShadesTube, all right, to show support. And thank you in advance. All right, I'm going to leave that scrolling across there. All right. Okay, y'all, I'm gone now. Damn. Good night.